Hello, today we're going to be tying another great little fly. Oh well, that's good enough. Okay, I have a size 10 streamer hook, 3/8 long. I already put 20 wraps of .20 lead wire. I'm using the same technique just to secure the wire, holding one end with my thumbnail, and I bolt a diamond thread on the other end, and I have my tag end, as you can see, held in place with my thumbnail too, just wrapping over. Okay. Next, I'm going to take just a little super glue. It's always so hard to open your bottles. Okay, just coat that with the super glue. This is very important because if you don't coat your lead and you don't dry off your fly after you get done using it, will tarnish and it'll go through the chenille. The lead will. Okay, and next, after I moved the thread to the back of the hook, taking a good clump of white Marabou. I apologize for that. My camera just fell. Taking just a little white Marabou. I'm going to have that about as long as the shank. Hopefully my camera still works. Looks like it's working. Okay. I just trimmed that off where the lead started. It's not going to be a bump because it's going to be a little transition into your lead wire. Next, grab one or two strands. I'm just using one strand. Pearl crystal flash. This step is totally optional. You just tie in a strand on each side, fold it over as with the usual fashion. So next you take your pink, medium pink chenille. Can use orange, but pink works well where I fish. And you know, these, with all these flies, you can adapt them to the lake where you're fishing by just changing several key factors that will make a deadly fly pattern. I have a white saddle hackle. I'm going to tie that in by the tip. Saddle hackle should be about a dry fly saddle hackle, or a dry fly hackle, and about a size 10 or 8. And you'll see why that's so important once you wrap it. So then just take your chenille, try to get out your Marabou a little. Just wrap that up, touch and turns. I suppose you could use a dubbing body. Okay. Stop where the lead stops. We're going to do a throat hackle, per se, of orange, and you want to leave plenty of room to do that. It's not like what's a traditional woolly bugger, I guess you could say. Just trim that off. And next, grab your white hackle, and oh dang. Okay, I accidentally broke off my white hackle, so that will happen. So all you have to do is just unwrap our body of chenille. Probably shouldn't have tied it so close to the tip, but That happens sometimes, you know. It's not supposed to happen because Winnington feathers are supposed to have strong stems, you know. Pay a lot for a saddle, doesn't perform. Well, just grab a new piece, or you can use the same piece. Just rather grab a new piece of chenille and bring that up. Now, I'm doing this on the spur of a moment, so it's not going to be as neat, but you know, the chenille will cover everything, so it doesn't have to be neat. Just gotta tie it down as before. Tie off the chenille where the lead stops. Trim off the chenille. And all we're doing now is we're just folding back all the hackle fibers. See that? Just fold it back, fold it back. And you're just powering the white hackle forward. And you notice it sort of sinks in the chenille. That's good. That is what is supposed to happen. Okay? Just trim that up. Or trim that off, I should say. And now you're just gonna tidy it up just a little. Then grab a orange hackle. You don't want this to be a wet hackle. This came from an Chinese neck, dyed orange. I'm doing the same thing like I did with the body, in the matter that I'm pulling all the hackle fibers back. But I'm just trying to form just a little collar, if you will, or some people will call it throat hackle, orange hackle. And I'm just going to tie it off. And just stroke all these fibers back. Trim off your hackle. Make a small head. Whip finish. As usual, I like to do 3 whip finishes. Last one, I got all the orange hackle fibers stuck in there, but that's no problem. Okay, you can see, looks very nice, I would say. Okay, next just apply just a little head cement. And you're done. Thanks for joining me, and tight line stall.